some people really struggle to trust the process, or to to trust their soul, right? You know, your soul knows where you're going. Sometimes we don't in the physical world, but our soul knows, because our soul understands the contract. And our soul chose the life, right? We chose the life that we're living, which is so hard to believe, so hard for people to conceive. Even me, it is a struggle when you look at your life and you see your the challenges and the stuff throughout your journey. You're like, how did I pick this life? But we do. And so with that, sometimes it's really difficult for people to trust the journey, trust the soul, that intuition that's connecting to your soul, that knows your journey, that knows your compass, that knows your GPS, right? So for people who struggle with that, think about this, right? And I think, I can't say everyone, but I know so many people have encountered this with people in their life that has transitioned. Have you ever seen situations where a loved one just started doing something really, really weird and out of character prior to their transition? I've heard so many stories with people, doing things like calling people and saying, I love you, or like getting things done, and they don't really know why in the physical world that they're doing this, but it's because their soul knows that their time on this planet is done, and they're expiring, right? And so it's so interesting when you look at it from that concept, because our soul truly knows when it's time. Everyone has a number and everyone has a date, is a true statement, right? But understanding it from that perspective definitely helps when you're trying to fathom the idea that your soul knows where it's going and what it's doing. And when you look at it from that standpoint, it helps a little bit to understand, or to trust, I should say, your soul, because it definitely knows the journey. It knows where you're going. It knows the experiences. And so sometimes we just have to trust it. It knows the decisions that need to be made. It knows when you're making wrong decisions, and you get those nudges. We all do. We ignore them, but we get them. You get all those things. So it's like, pay attention to your soul. Whatever you're feeling inside, the decisions and stuff like that, listen to those decisions. Stop listening to people. Listen to your soul. Listen to what your body is telling you. Because just like your soul knows when it's transitioning, it also knows where you're going.